Stop scrolling. Not everyone was meant to see this. And if you are here right now, it is not random. It is not coincidence. It is not algorithm. It is alignment. Because only the blessed chosen ones were meant to watch this message all the way through. And if your spirit feels slightly alert, slightly still, slightly aware right now, that is confirmation. This message found you, not the other way around. Take one deep breath, because what I am about to say will shift the way you see your current situation. You have been feeling pressure lately, a silent pressure. Not loud, not dramatic, but constant, like something is building behind the scenes. You have felt misunderstood. You have felt delayed. You have felt like doors close right when you get close. And yet, you are still standing. You are still believing. You are still trying. That is not weakness. That is proof of favor. Listen carefully. Blessed does not mean comfortable. Chosen does not mean easy. It means covered. It means protected in ways you cannot see. There were things that could have destroyed you, but they did not reach you. There were outcomes that could have broken you, but they shifted at the last second. You call it luck. I call it protection. You call it coincidence. I call it covering. There is a reason you survived what others did not. There is a reason you kept your heart soft when life tried to harden it. There is a reason you still believe even after disappointment. Because your blessing is not ordinary, and ordinary people do not carry extraordinary weight. You have been in a preparation season, and preparation feels like silence. Preparation feels like waiting. Preparation feels like confusion. But preparation builds capacity. You were not being ignored. You were being increased. Increased in patience, increased in discernment, increased in strength. And here is today's affirmation. Repeat this slowly in your mind. I am protected even when I don't see it. I am guided even when I don't understand it. My delay is not denial. My pressure is producing power. Say it again, because your words shape your atmosphere. You have been tested quietly, and you passed tests no one even knew you were taking. You walked away when your ego wanted revenge. You stayed silent when you could have reacted. You chose growth when comfort was easier. Heaven noticed. Do not measure your blessing by what you see publicly. Some of the greatest shifts happen privately. There is movement happening right now. Even if your environment looks the same, energy has shifted, timing has shifted. You are not in the same position spiritually that you were 30 days ago. Something inside you has matured, and maturity attracts opportunity. But listen carefully. Do not announce your next move too early. Do not explain your elevation to everyone. Not everyone who claps for you can carry your next level with you. Protection sometimes looks like distance. Distance sometimes feels like loss. But loss sometimes hides promotion. You are entering a season where clarity replaces confusion, where peace replaces pressure, where stability replaces chaos. But you must stay grounded. Blessing without discipline becomes destruction. And you have been trained in discipline, because only the blessed chosen are ready to hear this without ego. Now pause for a moment. Think about one thing you survived that once felt impossible. Remember how heavy it felt. Remember how uncertain you were, and yet you are here, still breathing, still building, still believing. That is not normal strength. That is divine endurance. Your next breakthrough will not come with noise. It will come with alignment. It will feel calm. It will feel steady. It will feel earned. Before this message continues, if this already feels personal, just whisper in your heart, I receive what is meant for me. No pressure, no force, just alignment. Because only the blessed chosen stay long enough to understand. And you are still here, which means this was meant for you. Part 2 continues deeper. Stay with me. Because this is the part most people click away from. Not because it isn't powerful, but because it becomes personal. You've been asking for a sign, quietly. Maybe not out loud, but in your thoughts. In your late nights. In those moments when you stare at the ceiling and wonder if anything is actually changing. This is that sign. Not loud, not dramatic, but clear. You are closer than you think. The blessing is not coming, it is aligning. There is a difference. Coming means distant. Aligning means near. You feel tension because alignment stretches you. Old habits are being removed. Old thinking is being corrected. Old attachments are being exposed. And that discomfort, that is not punishment. That is purification. You cannot step into a higher level with a lower mindset. So what you have been experiencing lately is refinement. Refinement feels like pressure. Refinement feels like isolation. Refinement feels like, why is this happening to me? Gold does not complain about fire. It becomes purer because of it. And you have been in fire, not to destroy you, but to define you. You are not who you were last year. You react differently. You think differently. You detach faster. You protect your peace more. That is growth, and growth attracts responsibility. Now, listen carefully. There is a sudden shift coming. Not chaotic, not dramatic, but decisive. A conversation, an opportunity, a door, a realization. Something will become clear. And when it does, move with confidence. Do not second guess it, because doubt is the last test before elevation. You have been learning patience, but soon you will practice action. The waiting season is closing, the movement season is beginning. But movement requires courage. Courage requires faith, and faith requires trust. That is why today's affirmation matters. Say this within yourself. I am ready for what is aligning. I trust what is unfolding. I do not chase what leaves. I welcome what stays. Feel the difference. You are no longer chasing validation. You are attracting confirmation. You are no longer forcing connections. You are aligning with clarity. And here is something important. Not everyone will understand your shift. Some will call it distance. Some will call it arrogance. Some will call it change. But change is proof of evolution. And evolution makes some people uncomfortable. Do not shrink to stay accepted. Do not dim to stay included. The blessed chosen walk differently. Not louder, not prouder, but steadier. The next level will not require you to beg. It will require you to believe. It will not require you to prepare. And you have been preparing without even realizing it. Every disappointment trained you. Every delay disciplined you. Every silence strengthened you. You are not behind. You are positioned. Positioned for stability. Positioned for clarity. Positioned for expansion. And expansion feels unfamiliar at first, because you are stepping into rooms your past self would have been nervous in, but your present self ready. Now listen carefully. When the shift happens, move quietly. Celebrate internally first. Protect your momentum. Protect your progress. Not everything needs public announcement. Some blessings grow better in privacy. You survived the confusion season. Now you are entering the confirming season, where things start making sense, where timing feels divine, where peace replaces panic, And when that happens, remember this moment. Remember that you stayed. Remember that you did not click away. Remember that something inside you felt called to listen, because only the blessed chosen finish what others abandon. Before this ends, pause for 10 seconds. Think about the area of your life that needs breakthrough the most right now. See it clearly. Feel it clearly. And now imagine it stable. Imagine it resolved. Imagine it peaceful. That image, hold it, because belief precedes manifestation. If this message resonated with your current season, you don't need to explain your story. Just leave one word in the comments that represents what you are stepping into next. Not for attention, not for validation, but as a declaration. It could be peace, clarity, alignment, strength, expansion. One word, because sometimes one word is enough to mark a shift. Only the blessed chosen stayed until the end. And you did, which means this was meant for you. Stay steady, stay grounded, and stay ready.